afternoon, everybody. Dooley Goodell here with Elite Weather Forecasting, and we're going to talk about the weather across the Twin Cities and the Upper Midwest and the Great Lakes for your Tuesday afternoon. We'll also look at the 7-day forecast here for the Upper Midwest and the Twin Cities in particular, but we're going to take a look around the area and let you know what's going on. So if you're going to be doing some traveling out there, heading to other parts of the Upper Midwest and the Great Lakes, if you're going to be going out to Chicago or Cleveland or maybe Pittsburgh, we'll let you know what the weather conditions you have to expect this afternoon and into this evening, as well as into the days ahead. But right now, we're going to take a look at the city of St. Paul outside, as we're seeing those raindrops here on the camera lens. So we do have some light rain taking place outside right now, but that's going to continue throughout the rest of the afternoon, as we have that area of low pressure that's right over the Twin Cities right now. So we're going to see those showers being pumped in. Maybe a few snowflakes might mix in there as well from time to time, but we're going to see more of that continue into the evening and overnight hours. We might see a little bit more snow out there as things cool down overall for the most part, but we'll continue to see that rain and snow mix tomorrow, as that area of low pressure is going to hang around in our area for the next couple of days. Let's take a look at what's going area-wide across the Upper Midwest and the Great Lakes. Okay, here's a look at the live radar across the Upper Midwest and the Great Lakes area. We're seeing this broad area of rainfall coming up from the south here into Indiana and into the state of Michigan. We'll see that rainfall continue for the most part today, especially around the Detroit area. You're going to see that rainfall, but we'll see some snow mixed in here across the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So Sault Ste. Marie and Marquette, you're going to see that snowfall today, but we're going to see this mixture of rain and snowfall here across the Upper Midwest into Minnesota, northwestern Wisconsin. We're going to see this rotate throughout the course of the day, but eventually we'll get into this area here that's going to rotate around, and we're going to see that snowfall. So we're going to see a little bit more snowfall here in the Twin Cities as this storm system works its way away across the Upper Midwest and through the area for this afternoon and into the overnight hours tonight. So that is a look at the live radar now across this area. Now here's a look at the local forecast. Okay, here's a look at your first alert weather forecast as we take a look around the area and take a look at some of our maps to show you exactly what's going to be taking place for this afternoon and evening and into your overnight hours. And first, we're going to take a look at the hazards going on across the country right now. And we're seeing that winter weather advisory here across the northern sections of Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. That's going to be that snow, as we could see 2 to 5 inches of snow across the northern tier of the state of Minnesota. Wind advisory out here for the parts of the Dakotas as well as into Nebraska. We're going to see that wind advisory for the most part for here, and then we'll see some more. This is for some fog out here in parts of Ohio. But that is a look at the hazards across the Upper Midwest. Here is a look at our weather map and what's going on. Here's that large storm system we have that's rotating its way across the Upper Midwest. It's a pretty strong low with a 986 millibars. It's going to be moving off to the northeast into southern Canada there, and it's going to take a couple of days for it to move through. And here we have this cold front extending all the way into the state of Texas and Louisiana and Arkansas. We're seeing this extend all the way back into Mexico. So we got a nice subtropical moisture fetch coming up off of the Gulf of Mexico. And you saw that rain, that band of rain that was coming into the state of Michigan right now. So that moderate to heavy rainfall is going to be continuing for that section for the remainder of the day, but it's going to eventually make its way into the northeast there as this storm system makes its way off to the east. And here is a look at that. Now, yesterday I talked about a big storm that was propped to hit the area about the 13th and 14th. And this is what the GFS showed for that big storm. You see this cold front here. It's going to bring those severe thunderstorms up into the Upper Midwest and into the Great Lakes area. We have the warm front here. It's going to spread some heavy rain across this area. And we have this very strong low pressure center. This is what I saw yesterday. This is what it's showing today. a little bit less ominous. It's down a couple points in the far as the barometric central pressure is concerned for this storm. It's a little bit weaker in this day's run for the GFS. So we do see those thunderstorms. It's a little bit further to the west here. So the forward progression, and this is actually now for the 13th. So it's a day earlier from what it was probably to come through when that model ran yesterday. So for this model run from today, it's scheduled to arrive on the 13th, and it's going to be a little bit less snow. The snow is not going to be as heavy, but you see it's a much wider band of snow. As the map, see what it showed yesterday, you see how heavy that snow is. And that band was a little bit more narrow, but as the day, it's a lot less heavy, a lot less, the snow intensity is a lot less, and that band is a little bit wider. And we're going to see those rain showers move more further into the state of Minnesota. So into northern Minnesota, you can start to see that rain showers as well. And most of that frozen mixed precipitation is gone now from this model run. So the conditions look a little bit better for this storm system, so it's not as scary as it looked yesterday. So that's good I just wanted to report that and let you know I'm still tracking this storm system that's probably to affect the area maybe sometime over the weekend, toward the end of the weekend perhaps. We'll see this start to make its way in and see the effects of this storm system. It's going to take 3, maybe 4 days for this to completely work through our area. But at this time, it doesn't look as severe as it looked yesterday. So we're still going to see some severe storms maybe through Iowa, but I don't think we're going to see severe weather this far north. And here is a look at the current weather we're seeing out there right now. And we're seeing that rain across the entire Great Lakes region and the upper Midwest is going to be dealing with that rainfall for the rest of the afternoon. We're going to see a little bit of snow here over parts of western Minnesota and the Dakotas. We're going to see that snowfall. Now this could be a couple inches of snow for you folks up there in parts of North Dakota, northeastern sections of North Dakota, and northwestern central northwestern Minnesota, if that makes any sense. Alexandria, Fergus Falls, you're going to be in maybe Detroit Lakes, going to be in line to pick up a couple inches of snow. It's just going to be just cold enough for some of that snow to stick. Here's what we're going to see for your Thursday. So as we move through the day on the Thursday, that snow works in a little bit more as this storm system is still hanging around us, and we're going to be on the backside in the deformation zone of this storm system. So we're going to see a little bit heavier snow down here in southwestern Minnesota and North Dakota. South Dakota, we're going to see a little bit heavier snow. Could pick up 2 to 3 inches of snow out there, but we'll continue to see that rain and snow mix here for the Twin Cities. And through Wisconsin, you're going to also see that rain and snow mix. But we're going to see a little bit more rainfall moving to the northeast here off of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. We're going to see more of that snowfall, but we're going to continue to see that rainfall across Michigan and Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois. Going to see that rainfall continue, and maybe even a couple rumbles of thunder down here in Iowa and northern Illinois. Here's a look at the temperatures that we're going to see this afternoon. And we're going to see those low to mid 40s here across the Twin Cities in in central Minnesota, as well as northern Wisconsin and the upper peninsula of Michigan. We're going to see those temperatures in the lower 40s. In the 30s over the lakes and far northwestern Minnesota, we're going to see those temperatures in the 30s, as well as in North Dakota, we're going to see those temperatures in the 30s as well. In parts of northwestern Minnesota, we're going to see those temperatures in the 30s. But if you move over here to the east, you're going to see those 60s come all the way up into Pennsylvania and northeastern Ohio. So Toledo, maybe Cincinnati, Cleveland, you're going to see those temperatures in the lower 60s today. And that rainfall is not going to be to your area until maybe later on this evening and into the overnight hours, then you'll start to see that rainfall move into your area. Michigan, you're going to see the 40s in the northern section of Michigan, but the 50s and 60s down across the southern boot of Michigan. And here's a look at the temperatures for your Thursday. And on your Thursday, we're going to continue to see those 50s and 60s here through parts of Pennsylvania into upstate New York. We'll get into those 40s more as you move further upstate. But here into Michigan and Wisconsin, we're going to see those temperatures in the 40s. We're going to see those 30s more widespread through the state of Minnesota, as it's going to now be cold enough to see snow pretty much statewide for the state of Minnesota for your Thursday. So we're going to see those temperatures in the lower to mid 30s pretty much statewide. We're going to see those 40s and so out in the Dakotas as well as down across Iowa, as we're going to still continue to see that rainfall from time to time as this storm system slowly, ever so slowly makes its way to the east. And here's a look at the forecast for their twin cities. I'm going to step out of the way here so we can take a closer look at that. We're going to see that rain continue across the Twin Cities this afternoon with a daytime high of 43 degrees and overnight low tonight of 33, with that rain and snow mix continuing, picking up in intensity. A little bit more snow overnight tonight as we're going to see those temperatures dip down into the lower 30s. Here's a look for the weather forecast across the area. So in Chicago, we're going to see that rainfall with a temperature of 56. Overnight low this morning was 39 degrees. Across the city of Milwaukee, we'll see showers for your day with a high of 55. And in Des Moines, Iowa, we're going to see mostly cloudy skies. If you're now in the dry slot in your south of that rainfall, we'll see those temperatures in the lower 50s. Indianapolis, we'll see that rain move in, especially tonight, temperature of 58 degrees, as you're seeing that rainfall coming up from the south. So you'll see those temperatures in the 50s. Here's a look at some more weather conditions across the area. So in Detroit, we're going to see that rain all day today with a high of 55. You're going to also see that rain move in, plus some fog around the Cleveland area, 55 for your high as well. Pittsburgh, you're going to see mostly cloudy skies during the day today, but that rain will move in, about a 90% chance of that rain moving into your area tonight. Your daytime high today will be 53, your overnight low tonight in the upper 30s. Buffalo, New York, mostly cloudy, but you will see that rain by overnight tonight with your high temperature, the warm spot of the upper Midwest, 62 degrees. Your overnight low is going to be 44. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Twin Cities. We're going to see that rain continuing for one more day on your Thursday. Rain and snow mix with a high temperature of 37 degrees across the Twin Cities. But you will dry out for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and warm up a few degrees each day. We're going to get to the low to mid 50s by your Sunday. But by Monday, that rain will start to move in from that next big storm system. Thank God that it doesn't look like the snowstorm that it was looking like it would have been yesterday. And we're mostly going to see rain from this. Might even pick up a few rumbles of thunder for your Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But things will cool down Wednesday as we see those temperatures fall back into the lower 40s and overnight lows in the lower 30s. But I think that by the time we hit Wednesday night, the precipitation will be all done. So I don't think we're going to see any snowfall from this system, as it appears it's going to be slightly warmer. So that was a look at the weather forecast for the Twin Cities and the upper Midwest. I hope you guys have a great day out there and be safe and drive careful on those wet roadways, as many areas across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes is seeing some rainfall and maybe some snow in some locations. My name is Dooley Godot. Thanks for watching me today. I'll be back later today with the national weather forecast for your TikTok and for YouTube. And remember to subscribe to the channel, your comments, and you leave a like. And you can do the same for my TikTok channel. The link is in the bio of this channel and in the description of this video. Thank you. Have a great day. I will see you later. Bye-bye.